Astana, the host of Expo 2017, is preparing full swing for the exposition. Organizers, the government, experts from the more than 100 countries will present their own visions of the future energy. Top news in the eve of mega event Astana Expo 2017. The national company Expo has announced the official opening of ticket offices around the whole Kazakhstan in Pavlodar, Ust-Kamenogorsk, Karaganda, Kokshetau, Petropavlovsk, Taldykorgan, Taraz, Shymkent and Kizilorda. Everyone can purchase tickets for the exposition at malls and entertainment centers. Soon, other ticket offices will be opened in Kostanay, Aktobe, Uralsk, Aktau and Natrau. We remind that the tickets for Expo can be purchased not only at the official ticket offices in Astana and in Almaty, but also online at tickets.expo2017astana.com, as well as at Cast Post departments. The third Expo 2017 International Participants Meeting was held in Astana. At the annual event, the organizing committee reports to representatives of countries' participants and international organizations the news of preparation process, presents key systems of management, and discusses various issues. This convention is the central and concluding event before the start of the Expo.
Собрание заключительное перед выставкой.
This convention is a concluding one, so it is very important. Here we have 326 representatives from more than 100 countries and international organizations. I want to thank everyone for your participation and your arrival to our country. Besides Ahmedjan Yasimov, Commissioner Rapil Joshibayev, Secretary General of the International Exhibition Bureau Vicente Losertalis, and Akim of Astana Aseti Sekeshev were the speakers of the meeting. Department directors of the national company have presented their reports to the attendees of the convention. At present, in the course of pavilion transfer, the delegates of the event paid a special interest toward technical and operational details of content filling of their expositions.
First of all, we have to understand what kind of the goods you're planning to bring here. And second, you already mentioned this is in your question, that is all our together responsibility in order to make and to bring all these goods here in time. So be sure that we find the solution and we find the way and the structure of the logistics in order to bring all these goods here in Kazakhstan, in order to be in time, in order to start the exhibition the right way and with all necessary things in each pavilion.
As the representatives of the national company have explained, for the convenience purposes an information system accreditation has been developed to maximally reduce the time of the procedure. 1,374 apartments were built to accommodate the commissioners and the rest of the personnel of the national pavilions on the territory of the Expo, a transfer of which will be carried out without of expository areas. As Vicente Losertalis noted, the most important moment in organizing an exposition at this stage is an efficient management of the content filling process.
The presentation and discussions that will take place in this room over the coming 2 days will ensure that both sides are able and ready to open their gates and doors to the flood of visitors on the 10th of June this year. I would like to thank the organizers for the hard work involved in hosting all of us here.
One of the most interesting moments of the convention was the establishment of Space Award. This award was established by BIE and Japanese Expo Foundation of 1990. This year, 20,000 euros will be awarded to the best innovative project that fits the theme of this wide-scale project. The potential participants of the contest be the citizens of 160 countries that are part of Bureau of International Expositions. The winner will be announced at one of the concluding days of the Expo 2017. However, Astana Expo 2017 is not only an exposition itself. The city is also actively preparing for the international event. Akim of the city, in his speech, summarized the main results of the work done so far.
First, in May, we will complete construction of the new terminal in our airport with separate access to domestic and international flights. Handling capacity will double to 7.6 million people per year. There will be more registration desks to ease the registration process for our visitors. In May, we also plan to open our new railway station. Capacity will also grow twice to 9 million people a year. So all tourists will have an opportunity to attend our Expo.
Aseta Orentaevich also noted that a special attention in preparation for Expo was paid to security issues. 9,000 law enforcement officers will ensure the safe rest of both the residents and guests of the city in summer. There are more than 3,000 cameras placed around the whole capital. The issue of food provision of the tourists during the International Exposition has been resolved as well. Today there are 760 cafes and restaurants functioning in the city, and 140 more to come. But that's not it.
Today we have 170 hotels and more than 30 hostels in Astana. By the end of May, 16 new hotels will be opened. Market potential of rental accommodation is about 10,000 flats. In total, we will have 35,000 accommodation beds ready for Expo. We have carried out all necessary preparations of the tourist infrastructure. In order to improve the quality of services, we have implemented recommended by Expo partnership program, where hotels, restaurants, hostels, and other companies will do everything to make visit to Astana Expo a nice experience. Menu and list of services will be provided minimum in 3 languages. Program participants work on increasing the personal qualification and the quality of service. Volunteers will work in every hotel and will be ready to help and to answer all the questions.
The issue of urban transport was not left out as well. Additional 380 buses going in 8 special routes will be bringing guests of the city from the exposition to hotels, as well as to closed and open areas of entertainment in the city.
There will be more than 500 big events and shows organized during Expo. Our guests will enjoy a well-prepared events program. They will get acquainted with the history, culture, and lifestyle of nomads and other nations in Kazakhstan. During all 3 months, they will be able to visit an ethno-village with youths, oriental bazaar, jewelry workshop, show stages. Our guests will see the work of craftsmen, horse riding, try the national cuisine, and participate in our national games.
Also, bilateral meetings and pavilion concept presentations have been held at the convention. The commissioners of national sections of France, UK, Italy, Lithuania and Belarus have told us what will amaze the visitors of the exposition at their pavilions.
В отличие от, скажем, Милана или предыдущих выставок, где мы демонстрировали...
In contrast to Milan or other previous expositions, at which we demonstrated the samples of our Belarusian technological developments in terms of equipment and machinery, this time we will be delivering a multimedia presentation of Belarusian achievements in high technologies. This all includes space technologies, our developments in nuclear energy, energy-saving transport, and etc. In general, our concept is that Belarus is a part of the Silk Way, and it represents the Western gates for the Eurasian economic space, and Kazakhstan is Eastern gates for us. Belarus representatives conceded that their country can't boast about the abundance of wind or sun. However, there are serious developments in the field of biotechnology and energy efficiency, but that's not it.
Об энергосберегающем транспорте. Все мы знаем перспективный транспорт, экологический и энергосберегающий, экобус. Так вот, Беларусь...
In terms of energy-saving transport, we're all aware of the high potential of energy-saving eco-buses. Belarus is one of the first countries to produce such transport, and we want to demonstrate it at this exposition, to show how it works and what can it contribute in terms of improving an urban environment. Biotechnologies. Belarus is famous for them. We are not rich in wind or solar energy, but we are advanced in biotechnology for the production of fuel, which is why we're sharing our experience in energy-saving construction for many years with various countries and Kazakhstan as well.
Своим опытом мы уже несколько лет делимся, в том числе с Казахстаном. Совместно реализуем здесь такие проекты.
The organizers of the third convention for Expo participants have summed up the results of the event at the press conference for media. The management board of the national company has noted that 670 people have taken part in the convention. The final convention was held in an open format at which the delegates have been supplied with full information regarding the project. We had exchanged thoughts and opinions regarding all functional matters. All of the suggested questions have been answered, and we were willing to hear various recommendations and suggestions from our international participants. In the course of this event, we carried out an official transfer of pavilions for 14 countries' participants to start the work on internal installations and content filling. According to Romas Jankauskas, the commissioner of the national section of Lithuania for Expo 2017, in the course of preparation process for the exposition with such a trending theme, Lithuanians have revealed an absolutely similar pronunciation of the word beam in languages of the two countries. Saulė. This is exactly what unites Lithuania and Kazakhstan.
We are very happy to showcase our achievements, to show where we are the best. And of course, when we were selecting the theme, the design of pavilion, we find out that lasers, we are very strong in lasers industry. Lithuanians produce 1/10 of all scientific lasers. So there will be, of course, many new technologies, and our industries will be showcased, like production of very modern, very efficient photovoltaic cells and modules, which may serve as long as 50 years.
Lithuanians are not working only with technical parameters of the battery, but also with its aesthetics, using different colors in the design of the modules. The same creative approach the country participants takes toward its entertainment program.
Expo doesn't matter what is the main theme. Expo is always a celebration, always a show for everybody, for all of participants. So also we will pay very great attention to our cultural program. We will celebrate our National Day on 23rd of June, and all of you are very welcome to that day to celebrate 25th anniversary of our diplomatic relations between Kazakhstan and Lithuania, to celebrate just midsummer festivals.
Another country which has revealed the concept of its pavilion is China. Our eastern neighbor has a lot to demonstrate at Expo Future Energy, as the country is one of the leading nations in green economy investment.
The theme for this Expo is the future energy. And of course, you see the theme for the China Pavilion is related to the future energy. And as you know, that China is the biggest energy consumption as well as producing country. And in the past 30 years or so, China have developed much the energy technology. So what you will see in the China Pavilion is about transformation of the traditional energies and new energy usable.
Among the participants of Expo 2017 are not only countries that have already hosted international and specialized expositions, but also the ones that are preparing to do so. For instance, United Arab Emirates is hosting the exposition in 2020 in its biggest city, Dubai. The organizing committee of Astana Expo is planning to closely cooperate with Dubai 2020. At the convention of international participants, we've had a meeting with managers of Dubai Expo 2020. Having discussed various issues, we signed an agreement on the basis of the previously signed memorandum to create a working group which will process all requests regarding cooperation, information exchange and sharing technologies, which we plan to use at Expo in Dubai. And with such a purpose in mind, we hired a number of representatives that will be part of this group, and I hope we have a very interesting work ahead with Dubai Expo 2020. A direct dialogue between Kazakhstan and country's participants came out to be very productive. The transfer of pavilions to the participants by national company is almost complete, which means that the process of filling the exposition with content is in full swing right now. It remains to be a little patient before witnessing the most expected event of 2017 in Astana.